Hi Cliff fans, and welcome to another one of my 5-minute Cliff album reviews. And today I'm going to review songs from Heathcliff. This was released in 1995. I think it was released a bit nearly almost a year before Cliff actually started in Heathcliff. We were given this album kind of preview, and the album got to number 15 in the charts. And I absolutely love this album. This was an album I'm really fond of because in March 1996, I went on one of them student exchange things to Belgium. And for some reason, I only took two albums with me, two cassettes. And one was songs from Heathcliff, and the other one was Hank Marvin playing Cliff Richard songs. They were the two most recent albums, and I just brought them two for some reason, and that's the only two albums I had for 3 months. So I played this album to actual death over in Belgium. I actually love every single song on the album. The album got to number 15 in the British album chart, but it should have gotten higher because every song on this album is absolutely cracker. They're all written by music by John Farrar, who wrote a lot of Olivia Newton-John songs, and Tim Rice. This album also features a couple of duets with Olivia Newton-John as well, who actually plays Kathy on the album, just for this album. She didn't actually play her in the stage production, but on this album, she's Kathy. So, the album opens with Misunderstood Man, which was a great leading off single. It's the opening of the shows, the opening of the single. Absolutely love this song from the second I heard it. Only reached number 19 in the singles chart. Again, I feel like it should have been higher. Followed by Sleep with the Good, which is a beautiful song. Followed by Gypsy Bundle. And in the show, Cliff doesn't sing this song. It's sung by one of his co-stars. But on the album, he actually sings Gypsy Bundle, which makes this album kind of special because so there's a couple of songs here that Cliff sings fully on this album, which he doesn't in the play. And this is one of them songs Cliff sings fully on this. And Gypsy Bundle, is one of the highlights on this album for me. It's just a great track. Followed by Had to Be. And Had to Be was a duo with Olivia Newton-John. It was released as a single. It got to number 21. Again, it should have got higher in my opinion. It's a beautiful video for them. Cliff and Olivia sang it on the Royal Variety in 1996. Absolutely stunning version of it. And it's just a absolutely beautiful song. Followed by one of my favourites on the album. It's a song called When You Thought of Me. Absolutely brilliant. Followed by another duet, Dream Tomorrow with Olivia Newton-John again. A beautiful duet again. Followed by a highlight of I know this show for a lot of Cliff fans, I Do Not Love You, Isabella. And this was released as a single. This version is with Olivia Newton-John, but it was actually released as a single later on, after the show came out, I think. With Helen Hobson, who actually plays Kathy in this stage production, and but the single it was entitled "The Wedding" instead of "I Do Not Love You, Isabella," but it's the same song, and it got to number 40 in the singles chart, even though it's a fan favorite. Followed by "Choosing When It's Too Late," and Cliff only sings part of this song in the show. He shares vocals with 2 or 3 others in this, but this version on this album is just a duet with him and Olivia, which is absolutely fantastic. Another highlight of the album. Followed by a great dark track, one of the darkest tracks Cliff has ever sung, in my opinion, Marked with Death. Fantastic track, again with Olivia Newton-John. And the album closes with Be With Me Always, which was released as a single, but it didn't chart, unfortunately. Be With Me Always, just a classic track on this album as well. But overall, I'm going to give this album 10 out of 10 because I absolutely love this album. I prefer it to the live. I'll do a review of this is the live album. This is the whole show live on double CD. and I will do a review at some stage on that. But I prefer this because I just think yeah, some of the tracks I think they're better on this album, especially because Cliff sings the full tunes. They're like Gypsy Bundle and Choosing When It's Too Late, and Be With Me Always doesn't have all the crying and all the background stuff going on as well. So this is just a pure nice version of that. Yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 for Cliff Richard songs from Heathcliff.